Welcome to Math Help. So today we'll be continuing with our series on how to use FS calculator efficiently in our exams. So today we'll be talking about addition of matrices. That's a continuation of the introduction to matrices. I would advise that you go back to revise what we learned in the previous lesson. From the question, we have about a set of matrices. We have matrix A, matrix B. So matrix A is 2, 6, 4, 2. Matrix B is 3, -1, -1, 2. Now we are asked to add A and B. So in order for us to add A and B, we first have to input our data. Before we can access matrix on our calculator, we have to first move the mode to matrix mode. So the mode for matrix is 6, so we choose option 6. Then we are given the list of matrix containers as in A, matrix B, matrix C. So we now take matrix A, we enter our value, but before that we are given dimension. The dimension for the matrix we are solving is 2 by 2, which is option 5. So we choose 5. Then we enter our data for A. So we have 2, we have 6, we have 4, and we have 2. So we are done entering our data for A. Now in order to enter your data for B, we have to now use the matrix on the keypad, which is Shift and 4. Shift and 4. So we would now we are given a list of options, which is dim and 2. Dim is dimension, but we need data because we are entering data. So we choose 2, which is now we have been given matrix A, matrix B, matrix C. We've already entered the value for matrix A, so we choose matrix B. Now note that any data you enter in the matrix mode is automatically stored in memory. So now we choose 2. 2 is also, that's matrix B, is also a 2 by 2 matrix. So we choose 5. Now we enter our data. We have 3 equals -1 equals -1 equals 2. 2. Nice. Now we are done with inputting our data in memory. Now we have to operate on the inputted data. So the question asked to find A plus B. So we go Shift matrix. Now let's first check if our data exists before we start to perform the operation on the respective matrices. So we go to 2 to check if your data exists. You can use 2, which is data, to check. So 2. I said that earlier that every data we enter in matrix mode is automatically stored in memory. So if you check 1, if you click on option 1, which is matrix A, we are supposed to get 2, 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, the data we inputted. So let's check. Our data is intact. Now we check 2 for B, if B also exists. So Shift then matrix, then we check. We can use, or we can, let's make this form. So Shift then matrix, then we go to 2, then matrix B is in 2, option 2. So we can see clearly from our screen that the matrix for B also exists. The matrix for B also exists, which means that we are on the right track. So now we operate on our matrices, which we were given in the question to find matrix A and B. So we're given the question to find matrix A and B. So now we go Shift matrix. Matrix A is 3, so 3 plus Shift matrix. Then we choose option 4, which is B. Then we click equal to. Zoom out to see it clearly. Check by working manual and you see that our values are intact. So this is the answer for our matrix. Thank you very much for joining us, and subscribe so that you will always receive timely updates on any release of this series.